Family, we back with another strain Warz. You know, we had to bring it to you. Today was funny because we had a little
confrontation,
dispute. A little dispute going on in the dispensary. You could tell they didn't really know which one they wanted to put out. But we got two bangers for you. One your boy Valo been rocking with, and one I've been rocking with for a minute. So it's only right we had to bring them and see what they got. Both dispensaries this time though. I did ask the people in there, the bud tender that I had, and I say the people because each bud tender I told at Carver and at Hvst, they told their other coworkers and they kind of put their little 2 cents in and stuff. And so at Carver,
DBG almost had them fighting at Carver.
Yeah, but at Carver, they picked the Carver, of course.
Right.
Carver Family Farms. They picked the Carver. We were trying to look into it to see what the genetics on that was, and it said that it's Gorilla Glue number 4S1. So we fuck with Gorilla Glue. It's always been a top dog.
Shout out GT.
So we got to rock with it. It's Carver though. That's what we're gonna judge it as. And then I went over to Hvst downtown, and the guy said. So the two guys had different opinions. The other guy wanted me to get the rainbow belts,
which is fire.
And I think that's Moonbow crossed with Skittles. But we ended up going with this guy because he said it was new. They just dropped it today for $4.20. It's lemon cherry gelato crossed with vitamin Z. So
and that sounded interesting. Vitamin Z.
Fire.
To me, that sounds like a Skittles cross as well. So without further ado, you know how we do. We get into this. We're gonna light into it. I'm gonna smoke mine halfway. DBG's gonna smoke his halfway, and then we're gonna switch, and we're gonna see which one is better here at Strain Warz.
It's going up.
That was perfect timing.
So yeah, we just getting them lit. We'll be right back here in a second, guys.
So I'm lighting up that Hvst lemon cherry gelato with the vitamin Z. DBG's lighting up that Carver. Let's see. That first hit was pretty sweet.
Hey dog, it tastes like rose water.
Like when you hug your grandma too close down, get a little whiff of that rose water.
Whoa. The more this lit, the complexion on flavor changed so much.
This is smooth. It kind of has like one of those tastes like an apples and bananas has at first, where it's like almost like
sweet.
Yeah, it's like sweet, but like it's hard to catch on to like whether it's one or the other kind of terp. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like you know, there's like white noise. I call it like white taste, almost.
And I want to give a huge shout out to Caballo Gas Company. They got us laced up for this episode. We got the fresh gear. It's fire, you know what I mean? We got the city skyline on there.
Shout out Caballo Gas Company, man. That Stay Puft that you guys grow, that shit's fire as fuck. Can't wait to see what comes from you guys next. We need a strain from you guys. We want to put you guys up against another farm for sure. Let's see what's going down in the future now.
Yeah, for sure.
This shit's burning nice though, I'm not gonna lie. Like make sure you guys like and subscribe. Make sure you guys tell your friends about this shit.
And if I'm not misunderstood, I'm pretty sure Carver, the growers, are based out of, just like them as a whole, are based out of Oregon. Yeah.
And Hvst, shout out to G, shout out to the whole grow team at Hvst. They're doing their thing. I like, and I've said this many times, I like how you guys bring in those rare strains for sure that like not a lot of people actually even have in their shops, or unless you go to like Cali or shit like that. You know?
Yeah, they had some really interesting strains there. I want to try that rainbow bell, so I'm gonna have to go try it.
It's a good strain.
So for all my hash whores out there, if you don't know, Hvst has some of the best extracts in the game. They're killing it over there. Their rosin team is just phenomenal. You know what I mean? They're putting in work.
Shout out
so
to
y'all
the
go check that
scientists.
out. Tomorrow for 420, they're going to be having 30% off on all their concentrates. So go rock with them. Go see what's going down. I like how this is birdie, though. Look at that.
Yeah.
We could probably... You get a good little taste of that?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, shit. I haven't tasted it. Bless you.
That reminds me of some like that. Like good Cali weed. Like when you roll it up. Just how it's burning and everything.
It reminds me of Jurassic Park. Like every time I taste this, it like reminds me of like, you know how flesh and green Jurassic Park is, like all like rainforesty and or like botanically. Like this is like what I feel like like Jurassic Park would smell like. In the best way possible, for sure. I like the way this shit tastes. It does. That was like a rose water,
This is really sweet.
carrot juice kind of taste.
This is fire. You want to try it?
We got my brother Cameron in the mix. Shout out to Cambo. He's back there puffing some Stay Puffed and
Back there puffing his own back.
this is an extra smoky version of Strain Wars today. This shit kind of has me speechless.
That one's good, huh?
The Carver, yeah.
Okay, yeah. And that's one thing, Strain Damage Family, I feel like we kind of been leaving out on you guys. And I kind of want to bring it in to consideration when it comes to our scoring.
What's that?
And I haven't brought it up to you. But price point.
Oh, yeah.
Because I feel like price point is so important. You know what I mean?
Let's put that in the overall.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Because I feel
we
like
don't really have many topics to cover.
if we have like something where it's like a $50 eighth compared to a $20 eighth, and they're neck and neck, that isn't fair to the $20 eighth. You know what I mean? Because it's like I could get damn near 3 eighths for the same price as yours for your 1/8, and they're right there with you. You know what I mean?
That
So
means
it's
I'll
like
be able to blaze it more.
I'm gonna have to give them the
Roll
win
up
on that.
more.
Like when it comes to something like that, they're gonna have to get the win. But even though I mentioned it on this one, they are the same. They're at the same price point. The only reason I said that I got a deal at Harvest, I paid I think it was $19.
For 2 grams.
$19 for 2 grams, and it was $26 for 2 grams at Carver. But I did get 20% off at Harvest for the 420 deal. So I'm gonna say, just from my judging perspective, I'm gonna put them in the same category as far as price wise.
Okay, so we'll
You know
keep
what I
that
mean?
in mind for sure.
Well, you worked there. How much would it have been? Like for 2 grams?
So like,
could you think?
for an employee, it was 50% off, $10 a gram. So 2 grams for $10. You know what I mean?
So pretty much like 10 a gram.
Yeah.
10 a gram.
Yeah.
And Carver's 11 a gram.
Yeah.
But I would like to add that Carver's was way fresher. Like it felt, even though like he said this just dropped today, it was dry, huh? Like it was dry.
It was like it was barely.
It was cured. It's
it was
cured
barely,
right.
It was,
I'm not gonna say
it was cured perfectly, but like when you break it up, it was like almost at the kinetic standpoint, like not too much moisture in it, so it's like a little bit crispy.
This is burning phenomenal too. White ash gang only.
And that's the Harvest one too, so you know what I mean. And this Carver one burning with the white ash and leaving an oil ring.
We've been getting such good ones. Like these ones are so neck and neck. Like I don't think you guys realize. It's not like usually sometimes one bud would stand out a lot more, but they're just so like different.
Yeah, these are gonna be hard. I have a feeling that we're gonna be scoring pretty high on these ones, higher than we've even scored in the first episode. But then also points might be taken away based on packaging and performance and labeling, or I don't know.
I would say we could save that for that round because I was about to get into it, but definitely yeah, it's gonna be one of the higher scoring, and I feel like these both burnt so like they're burning nice.
And still, look, you hold that shit upside down, that's not going out. It's like maintaining its heat, oil burning.
Yeah, no.
These are like those little incenses that you light, and then you put in the little thing, and then it makes like a little smoke river coming out of it, type shit. I don't know. This should taste fire though. Definitely tasting the Skittles in there. Definitely tasting the lemon cherry gelato. This would almost taste like.
So I'm gonna say perfume.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say for this guy, for the lemon cherry crossed with the vitamin Z. The lemon cherry is not gonna be so substantial like you guys might think, or the Z. It's a very sweet. So like, say if you got the like sweetness from lemon cherry and like the gassiness, it's like has no really gas note, huh?
Mm-mm.
It's more sweet.
Mm-hmm.
But it's weird because a lot of you, like, I don't like sweet stuff, but the more I hit it, the more I liked it. Like, I'm like, I could smoke a whole blunt of this.
Yeah. No, definitely. This is some bud. Both of these buds are some buds that I could definitely see myself going back and getting another.
I do gotta say one thing, though. Because I had brought it up earlier. This Carver right here, look, I still have a nug in there. I still have, like, a nug.
We rolled the same blunt.
This blunt is fatter.
Oh, yeah.
This blunt is fatter, and there's still weed left. The Harvest one, like, I think it came out to a little under 2 grams.
It was 1.99.
Which, like, I mean, that happens. You can't get stuff perfect, but when I ask for 2 grams, I want 2 grams. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you could throw me a little extra or something.
And charge me extra, yeah. But I want that 2 gram mark.
Like, because it's like, I came in and I asked for 2 grams. So it's just like, that's kind of what I expect to get. When it says like 1 point something, you kind of feel like, in a sense, you're like not getting cheated, but you know what I mean? It just makes you like, you're like, why didn't I get what I asked for?
Yeah, exactly.
And then with this, I'm like, it seems like I got more than what I asked for. So I'm like, they could be charging a lot, but they're putting
1.2.
And one thing, Carver too, their rosin is killer. They got that fire rosin. And they have like rosin of the week that they have deals on, like strain of the week. So they have deals on stuff. They have smalls, you know. They have joints that you could get if you don't want to pay that big buck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they got options. So I really give them that. Harvest, I don't really know too much about them. I don't know if they really have breakdown options like that.
Like the tiers?
Like yeah. Or like say even like cheaper small packs or some shit.
I think so. I think they have like a line called Limitless, which is like another line that they have under them. And I believe that caters to like the bulk packaging and stuff like that. But I don't know about like the tiers of like rosin. I don't remember if they tiered it or
not the rosin. I was just talking about
the flour.
in general. Just like anything, like if they have like deals and shit.
Definitely. They always have some deals, I think. I haven't been there in a minute.
Well, I mean, they had a deal today.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. When I get this one back in my hand, this one tastes really good, dude.
One thing I do, and there's no hate, like at all, because y'all been doing your thing, but Harvest, every time I get that tree, it's just like so dry. I don't know if it's maybe the packaging, like it's not seal tight or something, or like it's just like, because they keep them in those big old containers, huh? Maybe it's that, because they open it so much and it's in that, like I don't know. Like, what are those containers called that they keep them in?
The sea vaults and
the sea vaults.
And they put Bovita packs in them too, honestly. And I think sometimes it works for it, but I think sometimes you have to switch out the Bovita.
Because they're deli style, correct?
Yeah.
So sure. I feel like deli style like that. Like it's weird because Enchanted they do deli style and theirs is like not really that dry.
Yeah.
So it's like hard to say. I don't know. I just don't like the dryness. I like how Carver, every time I go there, like their weed's really fresh.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they have a real big demand on it, so they're not really sitting on anything too long, and like, you know what I mean?
And I'm not gonna lie, this is my first time trying Carver, ever, for sure, and I'm impressed.
And no disrespect, Carver, but I don't think you had them in the building, but they definitely have way heavy hitters, like way better. Like their pink Zerts, crazy. That shit's smoking. Their GMO's smoking. White Truffle is smoking. Gary Payton's even good from over there, bro. Like, they have a lot of good stuff.
Oh, yeah.
They have original, like, genetics, too. Because I know whenever I got their Gorilla Glue, it was real true Gorilla Glue. Like, this is different. I don't know if this is necessarily Gorilla Glue, huh?
This one?
That one.
And it tastes more like...
Because I had Gorilla Glue from them, and it tastes like straight Gorilla Glue.
Yeah, this one kind of tastes like a Scotch tape. Like, honestly, you know, like the smell that Scotch tape has to it? It's like almost like a Windexy smell. But, like now that it's resonating, it has like a...
Now that this is resonating, it's giving that little gassy note.
I think that's what's kicking in. But it's not necessarily Gorilla Glue terps that I'm used to. Like, Gorilla Glue, like, really does taste like... like if you like accidentally like broke the super glue in your mouth on accident while trying to open the lid. You know what I mean?
That's crazy. If any of you guys tried either Hvst or Carver, or say you tried both, let me know what your guys' favorite strains are from there. Because I'm really curious just to hear like other opinions. Or say even their rosin. Let me know what you guys are rocking with.
Shout out to Hvst, dog. Like the blueberry tarts. I know me and you
like
before.
the blueberry tarts.
That was one of my favorites because it was a different, like outside of the realm of what they were like growing. They had a lot. When I was there, they had a lot of apples and bananas and grape gasoline crosses. You know what I mean? Yeah, and I really enjoyed the funk and the blueberry tarts, and those were like the ones that like were like not too popular with everyone else, but I enjoyed them. You know what I mean? They're funky. They're tasty. That blueberry tarts really tasted like a Pop-Tart, a blueberry one. Like, that shit was on point. So, shout out to Hvst. Shout out to Carver. These are both really good buds.
It's really gonna be hard.
Every episode's hard, honestly. Every episode's really hard.
Every episode's been so hard. I feel like we've been definitely setting the bar very high.
And being truthful. Like, when I go back to watch this, I'm like literally writing down what we're saying because we're saying it off of... like taste and the moment, you know what I mean? So like I know for a fact we're not like cheating anybody, because I'm even surprised sometimes. I'm like, oh shit, I thought so and so was gonna win. Like I thought JJ's was gonna win honestly last week over or this past episode against Urban Wellness, and Urban Wellness ended up taking the dub.
But that's one thing too.
But it was off packaging.
How much does JJ charge for a quarter?
I don't even know.
That's one thing we needed. Like, see, that's why I feel like it's very important to put in consideration. Because if JJ's prices were substantially better than Urban Wellness, I would have to give it to JJ. Just because he's a one-man team, and the fact that he made it so close to them score-wise,
going
against a whole team of people. You know what I mean? And it's not like when I'm saying a whole team, it's just like any team.
Shout out to JJ and Brandon.
Urban Wellness has been in the game longer than like a lot of, like they're one of the first dispensaries here, you know what I mean, and they're one of the first dispensaries that had gas. So it's like for a one-man team to be like putting up numbers like that against them, if the price is better, I'm gonna have to reconsider that one, you know what
I'm gonna ask her right now, how much does AJ charge a quad? That's how we used to do it back in the day. How much for a quad, dog? 120. I'll be right there.
120.
For real, dude. Like
120 for a quarter?
Yeah, dog. You never had to pay that much?
Absolutely.
Dog,
the only time I've ever paid 120 for a quarter is in like LA at fucking Cookies.
That's the original price for Chronic, dude. Like when there was Chronic.
Is that why it's still that same price in Cali?
Yeah, dude, because they set that bar. Like it was literally $400, $500 an ounce, dog.
We used to $500 an ounce. I remember paying.
Yeah,
like for real, $500.
But it was fire though, dog. It came in a jar. The ounce lasted a month.
Bro, the new plugs in the game, they're hard
all day off one bowl.
Bro, there's dispensaries right now not even charging 500 a zip. How much does P37 charge a zip for regular?
The best one, 175 for the lower tiered one, which is like I think silver or no bronze, $100 an ounce, 75 for like the mixed light. You know what I mean? Like the light depths and shit.
The cheapest ounces right now, I got 2 for $64.
He got 2 ounces of shake, dog. Some fire action.
2 for $60?
$64.
Dog.
Out the door, dog.
Because he rolls fat backwards and he likes to roll spliffs too. So like the
with
shake
the tobacco,
is perfect.
Yeah, with the tobacco mix,
You're smoking like the New York hitters.
I love spliffs, bro.
And like I said, this is gonna be as soon as these blunts are done. We're gonna get to the judging and reflecting.
And one thing,
$500 an ounce in fucking 2004.
All my people watching right now, if you have a bong, you have a cart, you have a blunt, you have a backwood, you have anything, even edibles, medicate with us right now. Cheers to you guys. I don't think we really do that enough, but cheers to you guys. Let's smoke together real quick.
Here's your flowers, guys.
Yeah, let's get lit together, you know what I mean? And then we're going to get right into the judging. This time, we're going to add that
price range
into there. And we're gonna mix it in good, so don't worry about it. We're still gonna have that 60 point.
It's gonna be in the overall. That's what we're gonna start adding that to the overall. How much that shit costs?
Definitely.
You know what I mean? Because a lot of these have been gifted to us, so like we're just like, how is it as an overall bud? You know what I mean? But now we're gonna be like overall.
So yeah, and it definitely when it's gifted to us, I guess last one really wouldn't be price ranges because we were gifted both of them.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Because when we're gifted, I guess price ranges are.
So when we go out to get this shit, because we hear you got the good shit, we're gonna be looking at the price.
But we're doing this for the people. Not everybody's getting gifted, so we're gonna have to do price range. Yeah, we're gonna have to do price range for you guys. Because either way, like not everybody's gonna get gifted no weed. Like what?
Soon we're gonna be able to give. We're gonna be doing a giveaway at 1,000 subscribers. We're giving away a huge ABQ stash box with the.
Even I want to see. I want to see the OGs that are watching like these whole videos. If you see this right now, comment down and I'll give you a pre-roll, a free gram pre-roll. It's gonna be some gas too. You could even tell me what dispensary you want that gram pre-roll from. Like, I want to see though who's the real OGs and who's watching our videos all the way through. Hit me. And see if I keep my word. I will. I got you,
dude. Shout out to the people that send comments too. We've been seeing the comments. I've been trying to keep up with those shit. And,
I see it right away. I cover it right away. You notice that?
Yeah. No, like on the YouTube page too.
Yeah, on YouTube.
Yeah. Even in Instagram, hit us up. See what you guys want us to smoke and put up against each other. I think next we're gonna do the Battle of the Botanicals, right? We're talking about that, so we're gonna put Enchanted Botanicals up against.
I know we wanted to put HDR against somebody.
HDR against Pecos Valley.
Pecos Valley. We wanted to get Breaking Buds in there. We wanted to get Sawmill in there. The Sawmill.
Yeah.
There's a lot of places we want to get to, but. If you didn't hear us mention your dispensary and you want to get in on this and you got some fire genetics that you're growing in-house or you have your own facility that you're growing, hit us up and put your genetics to the test and we'll see. Like, you could either donate it, like we said, or if not, if you're really just that confident and you're like, nah, you have to come see what it is and you can pay for it. We'll go pay for it, but just know you're going to hear it if it's some booty. You're going to hear it even more if I have to pay for it. 60
for the eighth. If it's... Because I've seen some shit out there, like in Rio Doso, I think it's like 50 or 60 still an eighth. And I'm like, alright, I want to try it. Let's see. Hopefully it gets me as blown as that $50, $60 eighth in 2004. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to see. Because they're still out there. Still here in New Mexico, too. I see everything. This shit's got me stoned as fuck. I do feel a lot of energy from both these buds, so definitely.
I could say my tolerance is definitely getting higher doing these strain wars.
Yeah.
Like just smoking so many backwoods back to back. And then most of these strain wars, we smoke a backwood before we do the review.
We smoked a hash hole blunt with ocean water rosin and Stay Puffed flower. That should taste straight up like a Sonic drink. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that shit was crazy. Raj pulled up and got a little piece of that real quick too.
Shout out to RSS Design 69, the homie, the business partner, the man with the master plan, helps us out a lot. He's really a big pillar in this strain damage movement, as is DBG, Cameron, and myself. We're just here to show love to the community, man. We've been smoking bud since we remember what bud was and what it wasn't and what it's turned into now. You know what I call hybrids? They're like half-bred hillbilly sisters, you know what I mean?
Half-bred hillbilly sisters is crazy. Like in like senses of like if that's factual, would that be true though? Like the way that it's made?
Well, think about it. So the bud plant, it's a female plant, right? The ones that actually produce bomb ass nugs like this for us to enjoy and turn into hash or whatever, right? They're all female. So imagine a bunch of females being crossed with males, but still ending up as females, and then you're crossing and then they're turning into crosses. So you know what I'm saying? It's like that's like a bunch of like inbreeding and like as far as like cousins and you know what I mean, like that. If you're thinking about like family worlds, you know. And then it's all females.
I'm gonna tell you one thing.
They look like the Cinderella
is,
stepsisters. Eh?
These are some sexy inbred.
Oh
bitches.
Yeah, no. They end up like they first they start like the Cinderella sisters, and then they end up looking like Megan Fox and shit. You know what I'm saying? But
dude. All right, guys, we're gonna get into the scoring for these guys. So who we gonna go with first?
Let's go.
So we just do it. Like,
which one did you pick up first?
I got the Carver first.
All right, so let's go with the Carver first. How was that experience?
It was real cool. Like, they're cool. They're really knowledgeable over there. You know what I mean? They're going to help you get what you want. And a lot of their stuff is, like, small batch. I think it's organic grow, all that. So it's good stuff. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Real, like, OG vibe to it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, if you really like to just, like, pull up real close and personal. It's not the hugest shop. They have their grow there. So I think that's cool. I like when people grow there, what they are selling you, like, right there. Yeah. Like, their grow's, like, literally, like, right there. That's and they have a lot of awards to show for it. I think they even won a Essie this year. Shout out to they're putting in work. They're putting in work. Their pre-rolls are so fire too. That's usually what I get. So for presentation, we're gonna do this one first. Yeah. Presentation is this isn't a Mylar bag, right? Mm-hmm. It is. It's Mylar.
Unfortunately, it is. Yeah.
Okay. So I've been doing it to everybody.
This is the so for everybody. This is the part that's Mylar. Is like the silver reflection part that a lot of people put on the grow walls. So like when the light bounces, it's actually hitting all parts of the nug. That's cool that they use them as bags, I guess. But I like the jars. But anyway, yeah, this is Mylar.
So yeah, we've been doing the point off for Mylar bags, so I'm gonna have to do it soon. But that's just what I've been doing because I'm not really too fond of the Mylar bags. But the thing is, I've been noticing, maybe I might be a little wrong because Urban Wellness, their stuff was a little dry. They had it in the jar. Mm-hmm. Their stuff is dry. They put it in the jar. Mm-hmm. This is really fresh. Mm-hmm. The last stuff in the bag was really fresh.
It was really sticky. Like it was. It's hard.
Like it was to hard me, for me to break down. It's like. I don't know if I could keep giving people a point off now that I thought about it. Because it's like, it's not like it's doing anything to the actual bud. It's just squishing it though, huh?
We have to stick with it though.
Yeah, because it's squishing the shit.
We've already judged 4 dispensaries off of it.
Yeah. The Mylar bags are ass.
Everybody hates Mylar bags, everybody. Some nice ass little jars like this or the ones from Urban Wellness are honestly the way to go.
That's true.
So we do have to deduct a point for Mylar, just because some of these Mylars, I know, I get it, it's expensive to get the jars, but in the long run, you're doing your customers a service, and maybe you could even offer a service like if you fully clean out the jar and bring it back, then we'll fill it back up, so you don't have to keep like expunging of all the extra jars that you have.
Yeah, that's right.
Maybe make the jars a little bit nicer that way people could use it as their personal stash jar if they were to get bud from somebody else or whatnot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's cool. That's fact.
So
I do like how they have the Carver family farm on there.
Yeah,
that logo. That shit's fire. I like the coloration on it. It's a real dope bag. Your branding's fire, but Mylar bag's trash. We don't like Mylar.
We deduct a point for that.
So what are we gonna give? What are we gonna give the presentation as far as like say smell, bud? The structure on the bud was fire. It was real frosty. It was gas. Like even the smell. Let me see if you can still smell it.
Dude, that has like a smell of like. I remember I had this homie that.
It smells like roll.
I had this homie that his room smelled like that, because he never cleaned his bathroom. So like,
no, it doesn't smell that gross.
No, it wasn't a gross smell. It like just smelled like water, but like too fresh. But you tell that it wasn't like a fresh water smell. But that smells fresh. I don't know.
I smelled the shit out of it, bro.
You got like a nug. The pollen made you sneeze. This is my theory.
That's 3 points off. I'm just kidding.
All right.
I'm just kidding.
Fuck all the theories and shit.
Okay.
Let's go back to presentation. It's a really nice bud. It looks nice. It breaks down like it's squishy, like it's sponge.
Yeah. Sticky.
Really sticky. I'm gonna give it.
It damn near rolled itself.
I'm gonna give it a 8.2.
8.2?
Yeah, that was the first thing that came to mind. 8.2 on the
I'm gonna say
presentation. 8.3.
8.3.
All right, for sure. And then so no, let's go down the line of that one.
Okay.
The feel. Like I said, like when you went to break it up, it was real sticky and spongy.
I like
that shit because
that's I like it exactly how it breaks down 100%. It didn't break down too like where it was sticky, where it like crumbled to little balls, and it was like you had to break those up, and it just pisses you off.
It reminded me of JJ's on the last episode, where it was like really sticky and like still like if you squished it, it would just like.
It was like one of those buds, bro, where I really don't have to break it down too much. I could just roll it like that, and it's gonna smoke fire still. You know what I mean? I liked it. The feel on the feel, like even how it smoked, that shit was gas. I'm gonna have to give it a 9.
9?
I just try to give it a 9 on feel and feel. 100%.
I think
it with a 9.
I'm gonna give it a 9.1. Honestly, I really do like the sticky buds. I like the fact that even though it was placed in a mylar, that it was still able to keep all that moisture and composure and terps. You know.
This is fresh too. Like I said, all their stuff's freshly packed. Yeah, this been in the bag for 6 days.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they're definitely ready for 420. Go hit up Carver. Ask them for this and whatever other heaters they have. So overall price range and overall of the bud for Carver, what do you think? You said the price range was what, 12 a gram?
Like 11 a gram.
11?
But after tax, it came out to like $26 for 2 grams.
So 13 a gram. So 13 a gram. It was good. That's recreational price, right?
Yeah.
I
don't know if
I think that's decent. I think that's decently priced. Honestly, that's decently priced
for the quality. Yeah,
and then I think on 420 they're probably gonna drop their prices significantly. So
yeah,
you should check them out. Overall, did we say anything? Go ahead.
You
want me to go first?
Yeah, go ahead.
Overall, I'm gonna give them 8.9 for sure. I like them. I like them a lot.
I'm gonna say 8.8.
8.8.
I'm gonna give them a solid 8.8 overall. I really like what Carver is doing. I think it's so fire. The only thing, it's really like price point. I feel like maybe just a little more deals, like some kind of like. I know you guys got the smalls, but even on the smalls, it's really not the like best deals, you know.
Yeah.
So it's just like maybe make it a little more affordable for the people that can't really afford that price point every time. You know what I mean? And I think you guys are really. I feel like you're doing great anyways. You guys have a micro grow, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're still doing what they got to do to push it out, so I definitely get that's where numbers are there for a reason, you know what I mean? So you guys just keep doing what you're doing. We love what you're doing over there. Overall for me, it's going to be 8.8, 8.9. And then let's move on to the harvest.
All right, so harvest. Presentation harvest. Harvest, I love you guys so much. But I remember when I worked there, they were really adamant about putting the harvest sticker to seal the deal and then put the label, right? Even if they put the label to seal the deal this way or whatever. This kind of looks...
It looks ghetto.
It looks a little ghetto, Harvest. I'm not lying, dude. Like, honestly, like... I know if certain people were there that used to be really harped on the presentation of the jars, it would have looked a little bit nicer. But then even sometimes they would put the sticker over and then you twist it and then it would just rip the whole sticker and then you're stuck with a couple sticker pieces, having to throw it away. So I think maybe Harvest, if you guys can get like a lid sticker, that'd be dope. You know what I mean? Like a lid sticker would be fucking fire. And if it had all this information on this torn sticker on it and your guys' new Harvest logo, just something to think about.
I'm really not too fond of their jars.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not too fond of it.
Like, they're a little hard to open. I think you have to take off this piece for it to fully work. And then it kind of like works as like a regular jar, but then it's still
kind of loose. Like, your weed's going to get dry in there.
Yeah. It preserves the terps somewhat good. You know what I mean?
Look at this janky, like, half-ripped sticker. I ain't gonna lie
the
to
way
you.
You said half-ripped sticker is crazy.
Look at it. Look, this shit uneven as hell. Like, you don't even have, like, a little, like, chalk out thing where you could, like, Carver showed a lot more love, too. Like, I felt like with Harvest, I felt like down near like.
You didn't get Max. I know you didn't get Max at Harvest. That's why, because Max is my boy. He fucking.
Nah, but I felt like down near like I didn't put bro on the spot a little too hard. Like you feel me? Like because he said like bro didn't even. He was like kind of like took him back for a second. And he was like, oh, all right. And then it's just like. He was cool. I ain't gonna say nothing. It's just like I feel like Carver definitely I like the experience a lot more.
I'm gonna have to go check them out.
They're like they're really opinionated. They're trying to get me to check out different ones, see what I really like too. You know what I mean? So I fucked with it. The presentation on this guy though, I'm sorry, bro. I'm really
I say we'll knock it a point like if it was a Mylar. How about that? Like we'll knock it a point and put it into that realm. You know what I mean? Like. Or what do you think?
Yeah, that's cool.
Like treat it like this is like a Mylar. You know what I mean?
That's cool.
Even though it's a jar, we gotta treat it like a Mylar if the presentation ain't right.
For presentation, I'm gonna have to give it a 7.9.
7.9 is where I was at. 2 7.9s on the presentation.
Yeah, you're gonna go the same?
Yeah. Actually,
I'm sorry, bro. You gave me a half-rip sticker, and the weed didn't even really look all that. Like, it looked good, but it was just like...
I'll show it.
Yeah, it was alright. So for Phil and Phil,
it really had me giggly, it had me laughy, even though it broke down like that crumbly way, and it wasn't quite in that kinetic sand realm. It still got me pretty stoned and pretty happy, and we're having a good time this episode. I kind of felt like the terps from that got me in the zone for this episode, and that the Carver one had me more relaxed. You know what I mean? But I felt like I was a lot more talkative on the other one for sure.
No,
you know what I mean? But
it had that like uplifty feel for sure.
For sure.
I get what you're saying.
And I think that came from probably the lemon cherry gelato, and then the calmness.
That vitamin Z though, what is that?
We're gonna hey.
We don't know. Could I? I'm gonna
type
look it
in
up.
the comments.
I'm gonna see if I could find it.
What do you think vitamin Z is? While DBG is looking it up. We're gonna do it as the premiere. Like she's gonna look it up. He'll find it quick. He's good at that shit. But yeah. So like the fill had me really giggly, uplifted. The fill was a little on the crunchy. Go ahead.
So it is vitamin Z is Tsunami, number 13, and red pollen.
That's probably what had you sneezing. as you sniffle right now. So the fill, I'm gonna give it a solid 9.2.
Okay, so it's Z Road Line crossed with Tsunami.
Okay.
Cause that's Z Road Line crossed with Tsunami.
Okay.
It sounds crazy. It sounds crazy.
9.2. I knew I was gonna.
You're gonna give it Phil 9.2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. For Phil, I'm gonna have to give it. Damn. It was dry as shit though.
That's why I adopted. That's why I adopted the point.
That's one thing I'm gonna have to like drop down.
When it's a perfect 10, it's gonna be sticky, moist, and it's gonna have me and this guy falling asleep during our 45-minute segment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's a perfect 10. So like, just so you guys know, bring some of that strong shit. That old school skunk.
I'm gonna have to give it an 8.6.
8.6?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Alright, and that was on the fill. So overall, the price range, $10 a gram ain't bad with the 20% off.
Yeah, it was the same, like the same shit type shit.
Yeah.
Like, nah, it's a little better on price.
Yeah, $10
but I feel
a gram
like quality for like what it is good.
Mm-hmm.
It's fire.
Yeah. Like honestly, some of these genetics coming from Harvest, they sell.
They're doing different shit.
They sell for
a lot
crazy.
of people don't do genetics like that.
Yeah, and they sell for crazy amounts in California. Like some of the strains I've seen, like the chocolate grapes, the El Chivo, a lot of stuff like that. It's gonna be hard to not find a fire ass rare strain at Harvest. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I remember I was like messing with a cake rosin donut. That straight cake rosin. Cake donut.
Cake donut.
Oh, that rosin was fire.
Bro, I had that one in a cart, like a rosin cart,
yeah,
bro.
Fire, huh?
Their rosin is amazing.
Bro, so is Carver, though.
So is Carver.
Carver's rosin is fire.
Wait till we do rosin report. Rosin report with Raj.
Yeah, we're going to need people to step up.
And DVD.
If y'all ready for rosin report, too, just start hitting us up. We're going to start with some hitters, though, too. We might have some Cali brands in there, so we're just going to keep it on the hush.
We're even going to throw a couple Cali brands in the mix for Strain Wars, just so we can see if they measure up to anyone when we do the bracket breakdown and battle them all back against each other.
So for overall for Harvest, what do we think? What are you thinking?
Overall, I'm gonna give it a 9.
9?
Yeah.
Overall, I'm gonna give it an 8.4.
8.4?
Yeah.
Dope.
Beauty.
Yeah, and this is, like I said, this is no hate from anybody on our side. You know what I mean? Strain Damage is literally here for the culture. We're trying to shed some light on who's actually growing and putting love into these plants and putting care into these strains when they produce them for the patients and the recreational users. I just want to say thank you to everybody that's even throwing some donations our way. Shout out to JJ, shout out to Urban Wellness so far, shout out to Cookies, P37. We're gonna be going everywhere. The Battle of the Botanicals is next. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's gonna
we're gonna do Sandia Botanical.
Like I said, just drop too. If there's any
Shannon.
places that you guys don't hear us bringing up that you feel like we need to shine light on, we'll go pull up and we'll see what's up with it. I know someone mentioned Leaf and Flower, a couple other places, Lava Leaf.
Does Leaf and Flower have that push pop strain that you like?
That purple push pop?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think they are the ones who are growing it. But it's a Seed Junkie genetics. But they're growing it, so that's technically like kind of...
Like they got the seeds from Seed Junkie, they're producing it, dude. Like, yeah, we got to get that one on here for sure.
Okay, for
That'd be
sure.
fire.
I just won the High Time Cannabis Cup.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Shout
I
out
won
Purple
first
Push
place.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So we've tallied all of the numbers up, correct? We've already gave our numbers. I wrote them down in editing. I'm about to throw them up right now. Bloop. And then those are the two strains. No, those are the two strains and their numbers. All right, let's do the second one. Bloop. Right here. All right, that one's gonna pop up. And then now the winner is gonna pop up right now.
Wow.
So that's your winner. We don't know who it is yet until you know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we don't know until you know. So, shout out to all of you guys. Make sure you put on post notifications because we're going to be going crazy this 420. We're going to have drop after drop after drop. Tomorrow, our boys from Galileo Cannabis, their episode's going to drop. We're going to drop Strain Wars probably tonight or tomorrow. So just be on the lookout for that. That's why it's important you guys have those notifications on so you could be rocking with us right when this drops. Go comment down. Let us know what you guys want to see next. Let us know if you're rocking with what we're doing so far. And hopefully we see you guys tomorrow. It's going to be lit. We're going to be at the block parties. It's going to be at 420 Fest all day representing P37 and Strain Damage family. We're going to be at the Galileo block party and we're going to be circling around. So if you see us, come say what up. Rock with us. We love all the support you guys been giving. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share to a friend. Tell them once we get to 1,000 subscribers, we're going to do a big drop.
Albuquerque Stash Box.
We're working on something with ABQ Stash Box. So
not only that though, we're gonna get something from every single guest we've interviewed on the Strain Damage podcast to throw something in that box for the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. Okay. And we're gonna put all 1,000 subscribers in one of those wheels, and we're gonna spin that shit. And we're gonna like those online things. You know what I mean?
You know what? I'll sweeten it for you guys.
All the local ones, anyway.
Whoever gets first place on that, they're of course gonna get that stash box. But I have goodies for 9 other people. Oh, so we're gonna do 10 people. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If you want to get entered, comment down on our video. Start letting us know. We're trying to enter for the giveaway. And we'll add your name to the giveaway.
Boom. That's
so let us know. Like, comment, subscribe. Follow us on Instagram and just stay in tune with what we got going on. Let us know what you guys want to see next. Strain Damage family. Peace.
Peace out.